What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with a brand new video for you guys today, and that is of Total Warhammer 2. And we are going to be playing through as Drycha in the Mortal Empires campaign. She is one of the newest lords to drop in the new Twisted and the Twilight DLC. So we're going to be going through, playing her campaign, seeing how she goes, and just exactly how good she is with the Wood Elves faction. Now, they also got the Sisters of Twilight, which we'll be covering later, as well as getting Throt the Unclean, which is... Hold on, this is... Mortal Empires is huge. Throt the Unclean, he's over here. We're also going to be playing through as him as well eventually, because Throt is hella dope. He's a Skaven boy. So we're going to be getting into Drycha first, because I've always been a fan of Drycha. So let's get straight into it and see how she goes.
Mighty leader of Dryads, though you have been exiled from Athelloren, your purpose here is clear. Men of the Empire brazenly hack and burn woodlands that have stood since the Forgotten Season, heedless of their folly. Nourish the world roots with their blood. But your true enemy will always be the Azrae. They claim to be the Forest's allies, but are as unreliable as any interloper and are not to be trusted. Tear down their halls. Finish what Goedil started. Above all, Athelloren must be your final goal, for the Oak of Ages will surely wither in the meddling hands of the elves. Instate yourself as its true guardian, and make them rue the day they trespassed upon your sacred home. The Azrae are pretenders, Briar Maven of Woe. It is time to show that your kind are the true sentinels of the forest. Punish your enemies, bring life back to the woodlands, and bloodshed to those who dare oppose you.
Alrighty guys, so Drycha is pretty much a banished Branchwraith. So she was serving for like the main oak, which is the one that the I can't remember his name, the advisor was talking about. So yeah, so she got the Oak of Ages, so she gets banished by the Wood Elves, and pretty much she's like against the Wood Elves now, and she's got a bunch of the tree guys, so like the Dryads and the tree men and stuff like that, and she can still recruit elves, but they are glamored, and they actually have reduced stats, but they have increased leadership. And you also are prevented from recruiting certain lords and heroes, obviously if they're elvens. But if you're actually able to recruit wild spirits and beasts, which is really cool. So yeah, and as well as that, her tree spirit units also have different aspects that you can switch between. So we're going to jump right in here. At the start of your turn, have at least 100 forest health in the Griffinwood. Okay, oh, that's cool. Cool, alright, so this is going to generate as we get more forests. Alright, sweet. So let's do that. Let's take a look at Drycha here. So straight off we've got Malevolent Treemans, we've got some Giant Wolves, we've got Wild Spirits and Beasts recruit units. We've got a bunch of Malevolent Dryads, and we've got one group of Deep Wood Scouts. Okay, let's take a look at Wild Spirits and Beasts here and see what we can recruit. So we can recruit some Giant Wolves, more Malevolent Dryads, Cave Bats, Feral Manticore, Great Hawks, and Giant Spiders. That's actually pretty cool. So she has the capabilities to recruit all those extra units. So far, she'd probably have a couple more Regiment of Renowns, no? Recruit the Great Stag Knights, she can recruit Zotes and more Dryads. Alright, let's take a look in here. So we can go about getting some more Glade Guards. But yeah, these guys have reduced stats, but they have slightly more leadership. For now, though, let's take a look at here. We've got the Officers, we've got the Sword of Cain, we've got the Deep Roots. And with the Deep Roots, we can actually travel in between them. So healing them not only strengthens the world roots, but also grants you powerful benefits. So select a force currently in a magical forest region and click the Deep Roots button on a different magical forest to instantly travel there. There is a cooldown between uses. So eligible forces are marked with a Deep Root icon, I guess, in the Lords and Heroes list, and you can quickly return. Okay, cool. So these are all like the magical forests, so we have to kind of go around and heal them all, I presume, to save them. Well, I mean to heal them, obviously. So, all right, let's get this up. So we're already level 2 settlements, or a glade. We've got that. What do we go up to? Hollow. Let's take a look here. Haunted Grove. So that allows us to recruit the Dryads, and then we can get the Branchwraiths and Treekin, and then we've got the Malevolent Treemen and the Zotes. Okay, cool. Here we've got the Waystalkers and the Deepwood Scouts. What's our landmark building? The Overgrown Temple of Ereth Kial, Elven Gods. Enables awakened forest attrition. And we get a bunch of garrison units and the recruitment capabilities of Malevolent Treekin and Wildwood Rangers, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's straight off the bat go with the Tribal Stones for that. We are going to go with a little bit of infrastructure here as well. Let's take a look what our public order is, -4. Okay, hold on, what's this? Here we go, Forest Health. Okay, so as we increase this, we actually get more benefits. Recruitment costs, Forest Health, Global Recruitment Capacity. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go for some more infrastructure here. We're going to go for income generated, Trapper's Den and growth. Let's go for the grapevines, and I think that's it. But what we'll do is we'll come down here and we will take some of these. What have we got around us? Probably going to march straight down to Mordheim here and take that. This is a hostile heathland. It will drain the health of the nearby magical forest while occupied by an enemy. Work towards peace with its owner to drive them out. Okay, so we need to pretty much hit peace or kill them, essentially. That's it. And we've got a hero here. What hero do we have? We've got a Waystalker. We're going to just implement him into the army. And we'll move Drycha out here and we'll attack a Skaven or Beastman? Skaven. So we've got some Skaven here. Clan Creepus. And that ruined settlement was also there. Let's do the battle here and see how we go. With our new Dryads, we should be able to take them pretty easily, I reckon. They've only got a bunch of Skavens. Oh, they got Clan Rats, and then 2 groups of Clan Rats, and then a bunch of Skaven slaves. The biggest threat are going to be these Poisoned Wind Globadiers, I reckon. Hands down, easily. But we've got some Giant Wolves, so I'm assuming they're the same as like the Dire Wolves and stuff like that. They're like the pack ones, and they're like the Norscan Ice Wolves and stuff like that, so we should be fine. We've also got an Ancient Treeman, who we can just whack into the middle of combat, and he will literally just terrify all the Skaven. I'm just going to come into here and we're going to just change our sound down a little bit. There we go, that'll do. Alright, cool. So let's take a look here. We're happy with 14 Winds of Magic. So we got our Waystalker. Let's take a look at Drycha here. She looks terrifying. So that's Drycha there. She looks horrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Alright, cool. What are the Malevolent? Are they just like a purple undertone? Yeah. So instead of like the normal green that they are, they're like purple, which is pretty cool. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and get all these positioned up in. And everyone's got Vanguard Deployment. Awesome. Alright, let's take a look at some of the stuff she's got. So she's got Melkoth Mystifying Miasma as a starting spell, and she's also got the Enfeebling Foe, which is really good. Rouse to Wrath, so she summons a unit of Dryads. What else has she got? Missile Resist, Physical Resist 20... Fire weakness though, that's the only problem. She causes fear, encourage, Vanguard deployed, immune to psych, Fanatical Resolve. She gets more. She gives everyone extra base weapon damage and melee attack, which is pretty cool. And that keeps going up if. Okay, so the lower her health gets, the more stronger she becomes. Oh, the units around her. So she's not bad. That's pretty good. Where are our Giant Wolves? I want to see these guys. Yeah, they're what I thought. The similar to like the wolf packs that you can get. Nonetheless, alright, let's get everything in position. So everyone's got Vanguard Deployment, which is pretty cool. We're going to move them all out here. We're going to get our wolves out on the flank over here. Deepwood Scouts can also drop over here. We'll leave a set of Dryads in reserve just in case any of the Skaven get behind. Actually, what I'll do is I'll grab the wolves. Because where are the Globadiers? Wolves should be able to catch up to the Globadiers fast enough. Can we chuck units here? No, that's too small of a thingy. That's fine. I'll get the Wolves to come up and around and shut down the Globadiers as fast as possible. We've got the Dryads here. Let's move these guys across, and we're going to move these guys a little bit separate just in case of the fire from the Globadiers, because their firing capacity is definitely something not to be trifled with. I'm going to whack Drycha in the middle here, and you honestly can probably just go there, dude. I'm not too worried about you. You're a stinking elf. We're not worried about that. That should do the trick, I would say. Yeah, alright. Let's get the battle started. Let's get these guys over here. Group these guys up. We're going to move them forward. We're going to send the Treemen straight into the back line here. We're going to get Drycha onto the Lord. We're going to get the Waystalker onto the Lord as well. And these guys are firing in on them. We got these guys coming in. Let's whack them into the back of there. Drycha, she can pop Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma on these guys. And we're also going to pop the Enfeebling Foe. No, there's no real point. Oof, these Dryads just absolutely got hammered, though, by the Poison Wind Globadiers. That's fine. They should be able to take out the rest of them. But yeah, woof. That damage. Can we get the Treeman back into the back line here? But there is Skaven already running off scared, which is great. Let's get these Dryads in there. Alright, every line is under attack. We're going to summon a unit of Dryads here, just to help shut down these Globadiers. Get these guys in the back line over here. They stop to fight the Skaven slaves over here. That's fine. We've got the Malevolent Dryads. Let's get them on the Poisoned Wind. And we'll get the Wolves into there. Awesome. That's them shut down. You keep firing in on you. We're going to drop that on that. And we're going to get the Treemen in the back line here to help out with them. We can go another one of those on these guys in the back here. We've already shattered these ones over here, which is awesome. We're going to get these guys in the back line of the Clan Rats. The actual Clan Rats did a heap of damage to us. I was not expecting that. I can send these Dryads in, and we can send these Dryads in. They're no longer needed to protect them. We've got the reinforcements coming in, so we're going to square off here. The Treeman, he can honestly just go straight into here. We're just going to use the Treeman. He's holding up this whole line. We're going to get the Giant Wolves out of there, though, because they are starting to rout. We're going to get them in there. Who are you firing in on? You keep firing in on that. Drycha, you get up in this main thickest things. So Drycha's pretty beefy. She's got 80 armor, 84 leadership, 43 speed, 68 melee attack, which is magic, 40 melee defense, and 445 weapon strength. So she's not too bad. We're going to send the rest of the Dryads in here, though, to help her out. Get over here. Where is our Treeman? He's right in the thick of it, which is good. He's up against the Clan Raps. They don't have spears, which is really good. Our Dryads just crumbled over there. I don't know if they were our summoned ones or not. We're going to send these guys over here. I'm also going to get the Wolves to come around the backside. These guys can fire while moving, so not too worried about that. Oh, he doesn't have any abilities yet, but these guys are about to shatter. Let's send these guys in there. That should take care of them. Can you shut down these guys for me, please? They're probably the biggest threat to us right now. Drycha's doing fine. We're going to drop a unit of Dryads right here. Get these guys marching back in. There's still a unit of Globadiers up alive there. We've got them there. We've got them there. That's going to shut down their range. Awesome. I'm going to pop another Miasma on. It doesn't really matter. They're pretty much all shattered now. We're going to march up here and take the rest of these guys out. Who are you firing on it? We lost... I don't think we actually lost a unit of Dryads. I think they just got weakened. Alright, these guys are getting chased off. Wonderful. They're getting shut down. Yeah. You'll see the amount of damage that they've done. It's going to be nuts. But that's the rest of those guys chased off. We're going to try and kill the Lord. Actually, I probably don't need to worry about it. They'll probably just retreat off. Alright, so that was a successful first battle. Did we actually lose any units? No, we didn't. Let's take a look here, though. They got 42 and 43 kills. Damage dealt, 14,990. Nuts. Hands down, they did the most amount of damage, which is crazy. Because, like, I don't think it's going to load now because we're at the end. Yeah, those Globadiers were definitely the biggest threats. But our Wolves did a pretty solid job as well. 164 kills off them. The Dryads, 199. So I was pretty happy with how everyone performed. Drycha herself did pretty good as well. But she was pretty much just face tanking the Lord here of Clan Creepers. So I don't think we had too many losses. We lost 192. We're obviously going to need to recruit some more Dryads and stuff like that once we get back into the main field of things. But not a bad first fight. That was also with the reinforcements of the settlement. So we got units replenished by 17%, leadership +4, and extra treasury. I'm going to go for the units replenishment, just because it'll top up most of our stuff. That's him taken care of. Clan Creepers has... Oh, they've been revealed.
This army has benefited the local forest.
Or simply raise them. Hostile borders will always cause the forest to suffer. Okay. So we're at 2 from battles and raising. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So can we recruit? Local recruit. Okay, so we're not in local territory. We've got research here. So I thought they scrapped the amber. Oh yeah, I could have sworn they scrapped the amber. Maybe it was only for the Vortex, not the Mortal Empires. Which kind of makes sense. So, ability. Uberry Infusion for Dryads, Treekin, and Treeman units. What is that? So that gives them poison. That's actually pretty cool. Wisdom of the ash. Wisdom of the willow. Wisdom of the pine. The poplar growth. Wisdom of the oak. Wisdom of the ancients. And wisdom of the cypress. This is a tough one. Wisdom of the wildwood. Physical resistance plus 20% for cave bats, manticore, spiders, great hawks, and giant wolves. Passive spite ability. Murder of spites for malicious treeman units. So it's an explosion in an area around the treeman units, which is pretty cool. I'm thinking we go for the wisdom of the pine just to generate some more money. Oh, wait. Are they perma-locked? So do we only get to choose one of those? Surely not. I don't think so. That's fine. Okay, we can recruit some wild spirits and beasts. Oh, we can actually recruit malevolent druids from here. Dryads, sorry. Do I make it to that? Do we take it? Let's take Mordheim. I'm just going to auto-resolve that because there's no point in fighting it. Where we win it easily. Alright, cool. Clear Heathland. So, occupy. So we get minus 30 conquest, province instability, plunder the settlement. We get 15 replenishment, and we get forest health plus 1 per turn to local magic forest while settlement remains occupied. I'm gonna clear it for the time being, just so I can come back and get it with a little less public order suffering. But now we can build another infrastructure builder. No, we can't. Are we only limited to one of these? You need 1 kindreds. Oh, okay. So what's the kindreds? Alright, so we can build some more military. We've got Great Eagles, we've got Hawk Riders, and we've got Forest Dragon. That's probably something we want to get just because it's a Forest Dragon. We've also got the Riders here. So we've got Glade Riders and the Waystalkers. Glade Captain and the War Dancers. I'm not really... I don't know. Part of me thinks we should probably try and recruit some Elven units because we're probably going to need them because I don't think we're going to be able to solely rely on Dryads and stuff like that. Forest health. Sari armor. Alright, that's fine. We should be okay. Let's come back over here. We can't come back over here. Can we recruit any lords? Malevolent Treeman of the Beasts. We got the Beast Murder of Spites. What does that give you? Oh, that's the explosion. Law of Beasts, Law of Shadows, Law of Life. Okay, so we can recruit some Treemen. No heroes yet. That's fine. We've got some skill points as well for Drycha. Dark Heart. What does this give her? Armor piercing weapon damage plus 3 for cave bats, manticore, giant spiders. Great. Honestly, that's probably a great call. Straight off the bat. And we've got I'm going to go ever-reaching tendrils and we're going to go Dark Heart. What's her item as well? The Fang of Talroth. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's do that. We got a hero point as well. Arrow of Kurnos. The Eye of Kurnos. Affects allies in range, 10% missile damage. Yeah, I'm going to go the training just so we can... Oh, we can only go 1 point. We'll go training and we'll go the Arrow of Kurnos. Gives him a little bit more damage here and there. And I don't know if these are humans, if this is the Empire. Or vampires. Because we're kind of out in the vampire region. Are we? Oh, hold on. Inferno. No time to save everything. You must choose what you wish to preserve. Recruitment costs, Scorch Roads. Let's save our forces for now.
And the Oak of Ages are of utmost importance.
Restoring the Great Forest will require much great healing effort. However, healing other forests will also contribute to Athelloran's health. Alright, cool. We got the technology researched. We don't have any more amber. Let's go for that then. Alright, cool. No, we're not. We're in Empire territory. We're in Ostermark over here. So, yeah, we're in Empire territory. So, these guys are the Empire. Do I want to go to war to it with them? What's their... Neutral, unfriendly. Ostermark's not very friendly. Oh, we're actually at war with them anyway. Okay, well, I mean, we'll take Ostermark. We'll collapse in on them. Have they got wars? They don't have wars. but we're going to need to recruit some
The
units.
forest lends its fauna to your cause wherever you
A
roam,
limited number of wild
ancient
beasts
one.
and forest spirits can be swiftly
A
summoned to your
limited
side even
number
when in
of
their
wild
enemy
beasts.
territory. Cool. Okay, so we can summon an extra group of these. Can I summon any extra units? No. Let's get into the Griffinwood, sorry. That's going to replenish our dudes. We're going to go with... I mean, we're going to need to get some Glade Guards because we need some ranged units. And we don't have any wood. We don't have any tree ranged units. I wish there were some. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go for some more Dryads and we'll go for another group of Glade Guard. What are these guys? Starfire Shafts. That's cool. Can I also recruit these guys at the same time? I can. I'm going to wait because we're going to recruit those guys closer to when we're over in enemy territory, just so we can save a little bit of money on the upkeep. Can I build another infrastructure? No. Alright, that's fine. And we've got Drycha in the Handmaiden of Seedal. Alright, cool. Let's wrap that up. Our units to get a bit more health. We'll recruit 3 more Dryads, or 2 more Dryads and the Deepwood Scouts, which is really good. Let's keep going here. Okay, awesome.
To the forest has
Oh, what do we got?
nearby. Aggressions against the forest are
This
not
particular
uncommon,
attack is imminent.
but
Send
some
an army to
threats
disrupt
are
their
more
aggressors
pressing.
before they reach full strength.
Deep
Is it
beneath
a...
the earth lie the world roots, a network of enclosed passageway. The lands beyond the forest are rich.
Claim for the
and prosperous.
Asari and
Claim
assure
them
they
for the
return to
Asprey.
nature's... Yeah, we're going to go to war on them. The forest hungers. Your ears and eyes at the edge of the forest have altered due to the presence of militiamen who are mustering in a nearby camp. You have dealt with the men of the old world before. Given your previous blood-soaked forays into the lands they are right to fear your kind, it would be wise to attack first before they reach full strength. Show them once more again that the spirits of the forest are not to be trifled with. Alright, so let's go take out these guys then, I guess. Are we
Mighty
healthy enough?
tree spirit, the others who walk in your stead can be gifted
Aspects of the elders.
aspects of the elders. Grant
How do we access aspects of the elders? That's the wrong button. Oh, here we go. Aspects. Okay, so we can go aspect of the birch, oak, and willow so far. So aspect of the birch is... So it gives us armor-piercing weapon damage, but we take 10% more damage and an extra 10% speed we gain. Aspect of the oak gives us negative 10 speed, but we get 20% extra 20 extra armor and charge defense versus large. Honestly, that's pretty tempting. Aspect of the willow gives us negative 3 armor piercing weapon damage, but we get bonus versus infantry plus 6 and melee defense plus 6. That's not bad. It costs 150, and we're obviously researching more aspects because they are located through the tech trees. So let's go to our treeman here. Let's take a look at his. So he's got, is it the same sort of thing? Yeah, he just gets a bigger buff sort of thing. He's already currently armor piercing. What's his... Let's take a look here. Weapon strength. So he's got 300 armor piercing, but if we get this, it goes up to 375. Plus he gains an extra 10% speed. That's kind of tempting. The aspect of the birch is kind of tempting, because I don't think the... Yeah, they don't have a current aspect assigned to them. So, let's go... Missile resistance and armor. I mean, we could just go armor and he'd just be an absolute beast. I'm going to leave it for now. I don't think we'll make him aspects. I might make the Dryads one. Because we can kind of have some that are frontline infantry to deal with infantry, anti-infantry, and then we can have some that are like extra tankies. Let's go aspect of the oak. I wish they'd change their color. That'd be pretty cool. And let's go fight these guys. Oh, look at this. We're going to destroy them. We just got to make sure we get into the back line of the Free Company militia. Do they count as large infantry, though? That's my question. Do Dryads count as large infantry? I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, we should be able to get up into the back lines of them and shut them down. We just need to shut down the Free Company militia first, because I believe they have armor-piercing missiles. But it is an ambush battle anyway, so I think we're ambushing them. Alright. Yeah, are we ambushing them? Yeah, we are. We're ambushing them. So their forces are all the way over here. And they're marching That way? Alright. Let's start deployment. We're going to grab these fellas. And we're going to stick the wolves right out here. I'm going to whack the treeman. I don't want the treeman fighting the spears because he's going to take quite a lot of damage. So I might chuck the treeman out here. I'll also go with a couple of groups of dryads out here as well. These guys can sit out here. Actually, they get bonus in the forest, I'm pretty sure. Do they reach that? What's their range? Heaps of range. Yep, they can go there. And we'll go the glade guards out here as well. Awesome. Wolves are there. We've got Drycha. She can be smack bang here. Glade guard, he can go out here as well. And so we've got these three here. Let's grab these three and we'll whack them here as well. They don't really have too much, they don't have any winds of magic, I don't believe. So we should be okay for that. I just want to make sure, actually we can just get the wolves over here. Have them coming up on the back sides. I think that's all our forces, yeah. We should be good. Let's get these guys grouped up and we'll separate them a little bit. And that should be it, let's go. Alright, so we're going to get these guys straight out into here. Going to get these guys into the back lines. Straight into the gunners. And we'll get these guys to deal with the spears. I don't think they count as large infantry. We've got the wolves into this crossbowmen. Awesome. Who are these guys attacking? You guys attack the Free Company militia. Please shut them down. We've got the dryads coming in to assist the giant wolves. Drycha's just chilling. Dryads, you guys come around here for me and get into the back line of them. Ancient Treeman, he's just going to be dominated. He could literally probably take this entire group out. I'm going to get these dryads to come around here as well to try and get into the line of them. These guys should be able to take out the spearmen with ease. These dryads are attacking them. Awesome. Get in there. Drycha, can you reach? You can. And we'll summon a group of dryads in the back here. The giant wolves, they can chase off the Free Company militia. These dryads can get into the back line of that. Easy ambush. Easy. Alright, we've also got Meox mystifying Miasma, so let's drop that on the swordsman here. And they're pretty much dead. You guys can fire in on these swordsmen. Let's take a look here. What is the actual... Do we get what the glamour says? Glamour, here we go. So we actually see the effects of glamour. So it's a constant hex. They get +8 leadership, but they suffer -5 melee attack, -10 reload skill, and they're expendable. Okay, cool. So expendable units. Witnessing friendly expendable units rout does not reduce other units' leadership unless they are themselves expendable. That's actually pretty good. So essentially what that's saying is that only if like these guys rout will they cause the other expendable units to rout, which is pretty much going to be the elves. Let's get these giant wolves to shut down the crossbowmen. These dryads are very committed to the cause. Let's get them over there. These dryads are in a bit of a pickle. Where's the treeman? Can you come help out here? And let's get you out here. Drop that on you. And I don't think there's any other units really left. That's it. They're pretty much shattered. Their lord should break here, and I think that's them GG. Awesome. Cool. Alright, so that's our second battle successfully won. We're playing with the battles on hard. I think Legendary would probably be too hard. But, yeah, we're playing on hard battles, because normally it's just too easy, so we're going on hard. Let's take a look at the damage here. These guys would have done quite a bit of damage. Damage value, 616. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What do we got? We managed to shut these guys down pretty quickly, so there wasn't really too much of a problem there. But our dryads have been popping off. I reckon that's probably the first thing we should try and level up on Drycha. Now that we've given her those two basic skills for the flora and fauna beasts, we can pretty much focus on giving her buffs for the dryads and the treemen, because honestly, that's the majority of what our armies will probably be comprised of. The woodsman people, because she hates the elves. They get the glamour, they get the negative melee attack and the reload skill, and they get the expendable buff. But I don't know if we need to worry about using the like war dancers and stuff like that, because we have access to the eagles, the hawk riders. I don't know if they count as an elfin unit. We have access, well, not yet. We don't have access to the forest dragon yet, but we will. I'm going to go for the treasure. We'll go for the healing. I'm probably going to go over and finish him. And our forest just got leveled up. I can't make it over to him, that's fine. Can I recruit? I can't recruit. Let's take a look at the Griffin Wood here. Alrighty, let's get the levels into Drycha. So, let's go Piercing Thorns for Eternal Guard and Dryad units. That's probably what we need to go. Glade Guard, Deepwood Scouts and Way Watchers, Glade Riders, Great Stag, Zotes and Sisters of the Thorn. War Dancers, Bladesingers and Wildwood Rangers. Whoa. Glade Riders, Wild Riders, Great Stag, Knights, Zotes and Sisters of the Thorns. War Dancers, Bladesingers and Wildwood. Armor for Tree King and Tree Man units. That's definitely something we need to get. And this one as well. Alright, let's go for that first. We're going to go for the Piercing Thorns next. And we've got a skill point here for this big fella. The Endless Hunters. Reload time reduction plus 15% during forest battles on the hero's army. That's actually not too bad. Prey of Anethorama. 22 missile resistance. Endurance of the Oak. The Eye of Kurnos. Sight beyond sight. Let's go for the Eye of Kurnos just because we're leaving this guy in the back lines with our actual archers. Anyway, so with the Deepwood Scouts, so we don't need to worry too much about leveling up some of his other stuff when we can just level that up. I'm going to try and finish these guys off next. Oh, okay. You decided to come back. You can die then. I'm going to take the gold. Thank you very much. Alright, cool. Raid the following region, Middenheim. Within Athelloren, Drycha's association with the vengeful Treeman Elder Noda Cedal is no secret. His great betrayal of the Asari has not been forgotten, and the forests whisper that his wrath will never be subdued. While he roams in prison in the Wildwood with his Dryad handmaidens, Drycha's Wargrove determinedly carries out his malevolent decrees in the outside world. There is little doubt that Cedal desires to be free once again. However, and none are more aware of this than Drycha herself, one in communion with the Great Elder over the many centuries since his confinement, she has rampaged across the old world to gather a plethora of powerful relics from the realms of man. Relics which will enable her to shatter the wards imbued into the Waystones, which bind him to the Wildwood. Alright, cool. We killed Helmet, Imperial Reprisal Force. Let's come back over here. Drycha. Are we in local region? No, we're not. Let's come back over into here. We're going to recruit some more units. Oh, we got the Tree King. Let's go. Malevolent Tree King. These guys are going to be our big boys. I'm straight up going to go 3 of them. They got a little bit more upkeep than the Dryads, but that should be fine. We just want to kind of fill out our roster as soon as possible, and we are coming up to more of these guys as well. Alright, cool. So that's done. We've got some more skill points here for Drycha. I'm going to go for the Piercing Thorns for the Dryads. And we can go... yeah, the Endless Hunters. And we can end that up. We're still making a positive net. We're making 1,420 per turn. It's going to go down a little bit now that we've recruited the Treekins. But honestly, we should be okay. So we're at 5. How much do we need? Does it just keep going up? Do we need to get it to 100 first? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright. So that's taken care of. I don't think we can get any new buildings. No, because we need to level it up once. Alright, let's grab Drycha. Let's... oh. Are you guys right there? Use the world routes. Stance raiding and camp, and we've got march. Can we use the world routes to get over here? Cool. Alright, and the next turn we can go to war with Mordheim. I should probably take Beckerfen first, just because it's their capital. Has Ostermark got walls up? Guardhouse, yeah, they've already got Guardhouse up, which is annoying. That's fine, we can take care of that next turn. So that's 1. So each turn it's actually decaying. So we're actually losing 1 forest thing each turn because we haven't got the other areas yet. So we're going to come take this one and then we're going to work our way around, I think. Or we might go back up here to their capital and take that. We've got the technology research. Awesome. Let's come in here. Wisdom of the Eagle Lords. Elinil, Lord of Destruction. Definitely going to go that one, I reckon. Alright, let's come in down here. So we're actually, yeah, we actually lost it. Which kind of sucks. Let's go no stance and let's take Mordheim. We're just going to auto-resolve that. It's not really worth us thinging it. We're going to clear it because I can come back around. Why do you walk away for? That's cool. So that gives us -2 at the moment because all these other territories are captured. Let's go for another Piercing Thorns, and you can get Sight Beyond Sight for the extra missile damage for our ranged units. We're going to move on to Essen next, and then probably... Is Essen the one with the guardhouse? Or we can go to Beckerfen because we're all the way over here already. Let's find out, I guess. Can I get there faster? Yeah, I think we need to take Beckerfen. Because Essen's the one with the guardhouse. We can go actually over here to Nagenhof and take Nagenhof. That's probably a good call. This guy's got really no units, so I don't think he's going to attack us. Let's wrap that turn up. We're still making 913 gold per turn, which is pretty good. Clan Mulder just declared war on Kislev, which is funny considering they're right in they're pretty much neighbours. They are neighbours. Because I'm pretty sure Hell Pit is just above Kislev. Alright, cool. Let's take Nagenhof here. Actually, before we do, I was going to say we could recruit some more monstrous units, but that's fine. We can throw out our Treekin into the front lines here and see how they go. We're going to take a look at the aspects of the Treekins as well just after this battle. But the Treekins are pretty much your cavalry breakers. So you get these guys up against your cavalry and against the enemy's cavalry, and they'll pretty much stop them in their tracks. They've got the charge defense against large foes. They've got heaps of armor on them. They just, they're not as damaging, I guess you could say, as the Dryads. So, yeah, you definitely want to use these guys just to break up the charge of the cavalry and stuff like that. Happy with the deployment. Everyone's got Vanguard Deployment except for the Glade Guard, which is fine. This is going to be a short-ass battle anyway. Let's just deploy everyone. Oh, we can't actually deploy out there? Isn't this all Vanguard? No? Okay. We'll just deploy them all up here. They're not really going to be able to do much to us. Let's start the battle. Move everyone up. Move everyone up. Gonna send the wolves out to scout. I love the Treekin. Look how cool these guys look. They're so dope. I like how they're malevolent too. They look sick. With like all their purple. I like how Drycha's army kind of matches her as well. Yeah, these dudes look sick. Alright, cool. We've got more treemen back there. Alright, so we found where they are. They're all over there. Let's get our wolves up here. Alright, archers in range yet? Don't think so. Not yet. But they can target the crossbowmen first. Waystalker, where are you, mate? You can target the Lord. The wolves are going to get open fired on. That's fine. We'll get them to come around into the archers. These guys can straight up just go in. Go get them. Where's their Lord gone? He was over here. What's the Arrow of Kernos? Good penetration, effective at long range. Let's fire this bad boy off of here. See what damage this does. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, yeah, that's some decent damage there. Cool. Alright. You, mate, you need to go into here and help out the wolves. Oh, they're just a group of sword infantry. Let's get the giant wolves out of there because they're just going to cup a bunch of attacks from the spearmen. We'll get them to chase after these guys. You guys break into that. Treekin, you just charge into these fellas, please. Well, you're actually faster than them, which is funny. And honestly, yeah, we're probably just going to straight up cause terror into them. Pop an enfeebling foe. Yeah, Melkoth's mystifying miasma on these guys. That's them taken care of. Get the Branchwraith to come in and collapse on these guys. Where did our wolves go? Oh, we've got them charging over there. You guys trade into them. I shouldn't really set these archers up in the forest because they will deal more damage in the forest. But yeah, we're not doing that. Alright, let's get these guys to charge into the rear of them. These guys can all come off into here. The giant wolves, you guys can come around into the back of these guys, please. Where's this other group of Treekin? Oh, they're just chilling back here? You guys can charge into the archers. You're probably going to kill them real quick. They're probably just going to shatter anyway. Ancient Treemen, mate, you go deal with these swordsmen. If you can get through your Treekin brethren. Yeah, these guys are getting destroyed. Oh, look at that carnage. Get in there, mate. Look at that. Slapping them around. You almost feel bad for him. Imagine being one of these poor suckers that are going up against these giant tree monsters. Like, just imagine how terrified you'd be. Alright, well that was an easy battle. Let's end that. So that's pretty much us capturing that settlement, I believe. How much damage did our tree can do? Not really too much. Our wolves popped off again. Dryads did alright. We're probably going to recruit a couple more archers, but I think we might recruit just the monsters. Righty, so we're going to level up. We got the settlement. I'm going to occupy it because I don't want to have to come back here and deal with it again. We are going to get a slight public order penalty because of the conquest and the provincial instability. But that's going to disappear next turn. Let's repair that. And we're going to go with a waystone or provinces. We could go that. We could go the world route pathway. Recruitment cost minus 50% for local armies. That's actually pretty good. Income from raising settlements. All forces in adjacent regions. Do we want to go that one? Income from post-battle loot plus 15%. Or we've got growth for adjacent provinces and construction cost. Honestly, this one seems like the best one just for the growth. Oh, I should probably go for one that does the adjacent provinces. Let's go for the growth just so we can grow Griffinwood easier. Wait, we don't need growth, do we? Yes, we do. We need growth because we're not going up. We can go level 3 here. Awesome. That's going to allow us to build the landmark, which is really good. And I kind of want to come back in and collapse on Essen, but I think we need to go over to Beckefin before they get any bigger over there. No more aspects. What are the Treekins aspects? I'm assuming it's the same. Birch, yeah. Willow and aspect of the oak. They already have the expert charge defense. Plus 20 armor. I mean, we could make them as tanky as the treemen. That'd be dope. They've almost got as much health. Aspect of the willow. They'd pretty much be unkillable with, in terms of like straight up attackingness. Honestly, I think we could go aspect of the willow. I'm going to wait till we get a bit more gold because I don't think it's worth it just yet. The skewering branch plus 3. Oh yeah, got to get that. Totally worth it for Drycha and her dryad units. Yuma, you can go for training to get some extra XP on our units, and let's keep going. We're going to march over to Beckefin, take Beckefin, and we're going to recruit some more monstrous units before we get over there. Because, yeah, hopefully we should be able to. Like, I'm not worried about it. Alright, let's... Okay, so we've got actually another threat over here. I kind of like how they've thrown these threats in. Let's recruit some spirits and beasts. Ooh, we've got some giant spiders. We can recruit some some great hawks. Let's go for a group of giant spiders. We're going to go for... They are very expensive to upkeep. We're going to go for the great hawks, and I think that'll do us. Just because of the upkeep. Let's get them over here. I do like the look of the great hawks and the giant spiders. I think the giant spiders are very similar to the giant wolves. Okay, a Strigoi Ghoul King, along with his cannibalistic retinue, have been spotted in the forest. Though monstrous in form, their tale is pitiful. Persecuted by the brethren, they are fleeing in search of sanctuary, so it does not seem they intend to stay along the forest. By observing them from a distance, you could show your forces that they have nothing to fear from these wretches, or you could punish them for their desecration, as the forest spirits would no doubt insist. Spare them? We get diplomatic relations with the vampire counts. Unhappy tree spirits, leadership, growth, public order, forest health plus 10. Attack them, vampires punished, abundant growth. Honestly, I reckon we should go with the vampires spared. Because we get the diplomatic relations plus 50%, plus 50 with the vampire counts. We only suffer the unhappy tree spirits, which is the growth, which I'm not too worried about in the public order. I'm going to spare them just for the vampire counts, because I'm pretty sure the vampire counts are Laurelorn Forest, just down here, because there is Count Muslim, I think it is. Von Carstein, yeah, that's the Von Carstein settlement. So I think the vampire counts are just down here, so I'm going to spare them for now. And we will keep making our way up to Beckefin, if I can. No, we're going to have to wait another turn. We're going to suffer a little bit of public order, but that's honestly okay. And they've already captured Mordheim again, but they're about to suffer because we're going to go capture their capital. And then we'll strike revenge on them and honestly probably just occupy Essen and Mordheim as well. Just so we have this whole region to ourselves, I reckon. That's probably the best call. The Scent of Flesh. Campaign movement range -15 for enemy armies. Life from death. Definitely go make fertilizer.
The world roots are known as the deep roots, which your forces can use to...
Okay. So we can actually travel to the deep roots. We can pretty much travel anywhere on the map to another forest with the deep roots. So, does it change? Does each magical forest have its own separate... Yeah, it does. That's pretty cool. Are we not close enough to fight? No. Gonna go some more Great Hawks here, and we're gonna end the turn. Yeah, so I think we can actually... So each magical forest that you capture provides you with a different amount of buffs, which is pretty cool. Alright, so we should be able to take Beckerford next turn.
Comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations.
They want a peace treaty.
Consider their offer carefully.
Do we take their peace treaty? Or are they only doing it because we're on the edge? Because this will probably send us to war against the rest of the Empire, to be honest. I'm going to decline it. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to take this whole province for myself, I reckon. They're only doing it now because we're coming up on their settlement. On their level 3 one. Do I reckon I can get into their walls? I reckon I can do it. I reckon we can do it without the siege equipment. We've got the Ancient Treeman. He can literally just walk up to the gate and smack it a couple of times and they should be okay. The biggest threat is the mortars, which we're going to have to deal with pretty much straight away with the 2 groups of Great Hawks that we've got. So we should be able to dodge most of their attacks anyway. They did have a few ranged units and they do have some reserve allies coming up. But what we'll do is we'll stick the Treeman in front. The Treeman? Is that what they call it? I can't remember. The Treekin, sorry. The Treekin, because the Treeman's the big boy. But we're already at like level 2 and level 3 for our Dryads, which is really good. Alright, let's take a look here at level 2. And what we'll do is I'm going to pop... I reckon there's going to be some dudes... Oh, I can't deploy them over there because you're not Vanguard. Alright. Let's get our Hawk Riders. Our Great Hawks, sorry. They have 116 speed, damn. I'm going to get these guys over here. Let's get them over here because we're going to probably send these guys in straight away. We'll get the Treekins in the front here. We're going to get the Treemen in the front here. And these guys are pretty much going to just go straight for the gateway. The Dryads can come in reserve back here. And we're going to have to split them up a little bit just because of the mortar fires. Don't really want them copping too much shots because they're so close together. So let's separate them a little bit. I should do it to the Treekin, but we're not going to bother. You, mate, you can come up in here. I think you've got Stalk, yeah. So, oh, you've got Forest Stalker. Deepwood Scouts, you guys chill up here. You don't have anything to do. Giant Spiders. Let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Honestly, keep these guys in reserve because we're not going to really need them, I don't think. Drycha itself can come up here in the middle and... We've got another group of Dryads which can go back here. We kind of just have to wait till the gates open though because we can't really do much else. Alright, let's get the Treemen and these ones into a group. Oh, they're already in one. And we'll grab the Dryads and these guys and group them up. And I'll get the Wolves probably over here. We'll get these guys in a group and we should be good to go. Alright, let's go focus on that mortar straight away. These guys come up into the gatehouse. We're going to move the Dryads and everything up. Let's get these guys opening fire on probably these guys. And we can get the Glade Guard firing in on them. We're not really going to be able to... I don't think we can use ladders. Do the Dryads use ladders? Alright, there are our Hawks. Let's get into the back lines here. Where is the mortar? There's the mortar at the back there. So we're going to send the Great Hawks straight into the back line there. The Treekins are taking a heap of fire. Oh, we can mount with the Dryads. Awesome. Let's get these guys up on the walls. Go, go, go. Let's go, guys. Drycha, you can march forward too. Get these guys in here. Let's get you guys at the back here. We're going to get these guys into the rear of that. Everyone should be firing away. Fire up here. Honestly, these guys could probably capture the gatehouse, to be honest. The Waystalker can come up here. Let's go. We've got everyone mounting. These guys are coming down. Let's get these guys straight into the back of the mortars. Shut them down quicker. Oof, that was a big barrage from the Pistoliers. We should be able to shut this down pretty quickly because we attacked it in the rear. Yep, done. Let's get out of here. We can dodge those. That's probably their biggest threat straight away shut down. The next one is probably these Pistoliers, which I'm going to jump on. But I think the good thing about the Greathawks is they cause fear by the looks of it. Drycha's just tanking like an absolute beast. What's this gatehouse control at? Damage, 24 gate damage. Yeah, okay. You guys are climbing up. Let's get Drycha up here. And we're going to go with Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma. On that. The Dryads are climbing up. Our Greathawks are shutting down the Pistoliers, which is awesome. Where's the other one? Let's get these guys out. We're just going to cycle charge them. Is the gatehouse open? The enemy gates are destroyed. Everyone get in here. Let's go. Drycha, go for a little bit of a walk. We're going to cycle charge here. Let's get these guys up and around. And the Dryads, we've got this one currently occupied. These guys are just standing here tanking arrow shots. Our giant spiders, they can just go capture the gatehouse, I guess. That's doing fine. Let's get these guys up here, and we're going to cycle charge again on them. That should pretty much shatter them, I reckon. We've got a little bit of time before that happens. Let's pop that up there. That's going to do some solid damage. Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma as well. I don't know if he's probably going to have to climb up a thingy. Can we summon him on the wall? No, we can't. Alright, let's try and shatter these Pistoliers so they don't come back. We've already got Treekin in the wall. We just kind of need to get them up on the wall, which is the sucky thing. Malevolent Dryads, get over here. You guys all come over here, please. This is literally where the fight is. It's all happened. Actually, you know what? Let's just capture it. Let's get the Treekin and the Treemen doing with this. The Hawk Riders, honestly, you can cycle charge these guys up here on the walls. Probably, actually, no, come and do it to these guys. That's probably the best bet. Where are our giant spiders? They're attacking the gates as well. Awesome. That's pretty much it. Like, we could go straight for the objective point and just capture it. But I think I get more satisfaction out of killing them. Where is Drycha at? What's she doing? She's just doing here. Hey, you think you can take us by yourself? Have some Dryads. Joke's on you. Let's get them. Alright, they're pretty much done for... How are our Greathawks doing? Yeah. Easily able to shut these guys down. Not a problem whatsoever. Let's get them back over here. They can cycle charge into the rear of them. Drycha, please deal with these stupid Pistoliers. Treekin, mate, you guys just straight up march on this point. We've got all these guys up here. If we can get them into the ranged units, we should be A-okay. What else have we got? What is going on here? Capturing? Who's firing in on you? That's fine. You guys have done your job. Let's get these guys over here. The Great Eagles, they're just going to straight up go into the middle of these guys. They're going to pretty much shatter them, I reckon, off a rear charge. Yeah, look at that leadership just plummet. 2 Great Hawk units flying in on you. Definitely going to be enough to shatter you. Let's get these guys up here. We're just going to capture it because by the time we kill everything, it'll be too late. Alright, they're going. I like these giant spiders. They're really good. We use these guys to chase off the swordsman. Ancient Treeman, or the Malevolent Treeman, sorry, I should say. He's going toe-to-toe with the spears. And he's doing a pretty good job. He's got the Treekin to back him up. Probably not the best matchup there because obviously the anti-large from the spearman is annoying. Let's get the giant wolves in here though, and he can help deal with his general. And you can pop the arrow of Kurnos straight into here if you can. No, we're too close. Must be too close. I'm going to try and get him to kill the general captain here. He can help out. They're all done, skis. Let's get you guys taking that. Pretty much all done here, I reckon. We've pretty much got the capture point, I reckon. Where are our Greathawks? Let's get these guys. Yeah, you can see there they're shattering. They've lost their too much leadership and too many army losses, and that's it. We've got their settlement. This is their tier 3 one, so it's pretty much ours now. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you setting up shop and allowing us to take it. Let's take a look at these Great Hawks. 8,000 damage, 7,000 damage. Pretty good damage value. 685, 557. Yeah, happy with that. Their mortar did absolutely nothing. I'm so glad we shut that down at the beginning of the fight. Otherwise, that would have torn apart some of our units. For sure, that would have really impacted our Dryads. Luckily, we didn't have to worry about that, so we should be able to get this settlement pretty easily. Right, like right now, we should be A-okay for this. Alrighty, there we go. Do we still get to see the damage value? We do. Awesome. How did our tree man go? Not too much. We got Obsidian Trinket. We got some levels. We're going to occupy the Heathland. And we are going to go achieve victory over men multiple times. Man's Ruin. Cool. We got some magic resistance as well. Oh, it's an actual entire other settlement? Yeah, because, okay, so we get to build a resource. Okay, cool. So, let's go for the clay pit, I guess. Nagenhof is built, so that's all done. Are these... No, they're Empire. That's cool. I'm great. That went really good. So now we just need to shut down Essen and Mordheim. Let's go into the Griffinwood. We don't have a level up yet for that. Need a little bit more still, because... How much are we generating per turn? So at the moment it's at 0. Because what else is there? So we need to take Kappelberg, Krugnumheim. But I think we're at peace with them. Possibly, I think. This is a pacified heathland owned by yourself, an ally, or his raised. The nearby magical forest will heal more quickly as a result. Okay, cool. So we still need to get rid of these other settlements, and then we'll be a little bit better. Let's level up Drycha here. Do we go for the more armor? We get physical resistance as well. Ooh, I'm going to go for the piercing thorns just for the extra attack and weapon strength. And yeah, but I think we're going to wrap up the video here today, guys. So this is going to be the first one. Hopefully we can get a couple more out. We're also going to be doing some more multiplayer battles with Clan Mulder and the Wood Elves and stuff like that, because I'm keen to see how they go and over all that sort of stuff. Gain 1 additional forest health for winning battles in magical forests or their hearthlands. It's a little bit late, plus the income from raising settlements. Probably should have waited, but eh. Bonus versus large for Elf Cavalry. Drycha, Queen of Vengeance. Temporary defensive penalties at the beginning of ambush battles, and we get an extra 20%. Okay. Vol the Maker. Income from resource and crafting buildings. Loek the Trickster. What are these going to? Holcomb the Sunderer. Uldrazor, Lord of Blades. Niku, Keeper of the Last Door. Fire resistance for all elf units. Dark Elves. Casualty. Winds of Power. Diplomatic Relations. Cain the Bloody-Handed God. Lilith the Maiden. Assyrian the Creator. And Kedai. Honestly, I'm not a fan of any of this one on this tree. Let's take a look up here. Loic the Trickster. Bretonia. Grapevine Buildings. Lord of the Deeps. Hoeth, Lord of Wisdom. Yeah. Honestly, I think we're going to spec towards this side of the tree for now, because I don't like this side. Wisdom of the Eagle Lords. Oh yeah, we want to get that. Plus 25 for Great Eagles. Beware, this will make distant foes aware of you. Provides line of sight over all magical forest regions. I definitely need to get that one. We should have enough money in the next couple of turns. Our hero got a level up as well. Let's go with the missile strength. Cool. Alrighty. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe down below for more. But other than that, guys, I will catch you in the next one.